All right, time now for the Executive Edge. Higher pay and better benefits, big draws, obviously, for jobs in the tech sector, yet blacks and Latinos make up just a tiny fraction of that workforce. Sharon Epperson reports on a new nonprofit that's trying to change that.
Working in tech wasn't on Jossie Julian's radar when he was in high school.
It was a totally foreign concept to me. Through All-Star Code, really, I was really able to open my eyes to the power that tech had.
All-Star Code, a nonprofit educational organization, aims to get Black and Latino young men interested in tech by teaching them computer science.
I just found it super empowering to be able to take something from concept to a technically executed project.
Empowerment is the goal, since the most recent U.S. employment data shows blacks and Latinos make up less than 15% of computer and information technology managers.
Providing access, providing an exposure, providing skills into the tech sector at the high school age is incredibly important.
Danny Rojas is executive director of All-Star Code, which went virtual this summer with 152 students. Mentoring innovative entrepreneurs is part of its mission.
We not only need to be consumers of technology, but we need to be creators of technology.
Having some coding skills is sort of like being dressed for success.
One of the few black tech CEOs in the country, Rocket Lawyers Charlie Moore, says these programs provide an on-ramp for many careers.
There's so many careers that are available now for somebody who is a computer scientist. That on-ramp can make you better as a lawyer or as a physician or medical researcher. You name it, you can be better if you've taken some computer science, if you've learned to code.
Thanks to this coding academy and its corporate sponsors, at 21, Jossie Julian is a Google software engineer.
The big takeaway there is that it's not really something that companies should be opting into because of a political trend or something like that. A company should really feel a sense of responsibility to bridge the gap.
Coding academies for girls were already well established when Christina Lewis founded All-Star Code in 2013, but she wanted to fill a void for young black men and also fulfill her father's legacy. Her father, Reginald Lewis, was the first black man to build a billion-dollar business in the U.S. Joe, you remember TLC Beatrice International?
I definitely do, and just hearing about coding just makes me anxious, Sharon. But I'm glad it's a great idea, and I just can't imagine. But here's my question though: so we have blacks and Latinos become great coders that go into businesses. How do you get to the C-suite though? How will that help where there really is still not nearly enough representation, especially at startups, for the C-suite? Just becoming a coder is not going to get you there, is it?
It's all about access and exposure, and that's what this group is very focused on as well, building those professional networks so that you know people at Facebook, you know people at Google. Jossie Julian did 3 internships at Google before landing his job just earlier this summer. So it definitely takes those networks. It also, for startups, takes access to capital. And the key factor there is that the founders of startups, only 1% are black that have VC money that has helped them found their companies. So the key there is access to capital, knowing who to get capital from, and being sought out to be able to provide those services at your startup. So it is a long haul, but there's definitely progress being made. And for jobs like a software developer, you're talking about incomes that are median incomes of 6 figures, more than triple what the median income is for all occupations in the U.S., according to BLS. So it is also bridging that wage and income gap in a tremendous way, creating people who will be able to provide access to capital for some of those that want to do a startup.